If life is so abundant in the universe, then why we are so profoundly alone? There are 400 billion stars in our own galaxy and some 2 trillion galaxies like this in the observable universe. The mathematics are overwhelming. If even a tiny fraction develops life and a fraction of those developed intelligence, the cosmos should be crowded with civilization. Yet, when we look up at the night sky, we find nothing but silence. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi was having lunch with colleagues at Los Alamos when someone mentioned UFO sightings. The conversation turned playful, speculating about aliens and space travel. Then Fermi suddenly stopped and asked a question that still haunts us. Where is everybody? This became known as Fermi Paradox, and 75 years later, we are no closer to an answer. Consider what humans have accomplished in just 500 years of serious scientific exploration. In 1500, we thought the Earth was the center of the universe. We did not know what stars were. We had never seen a cell or an atom. We crossed oceans in wooden ships powered by wind. 5 centuries later, we have split the atom, decoded DNA, landed robots on Mars, and built computers that fit in our pockets, with more power than the supercomputers that sent astronauts to the moon. We have gone from not knowing germs existed to editing genes with precision, from believing in 4 elements to discovering the periodic table and quantum mechanics. 500 years. That's all it took. Now imagine a civilization just 2,000 years ahead of us. Not millions of years, just 2,000. What would they be capable of? They should have mastered interstellar travel, built colonies across dozens of star systems, created technologies we could not even begin to comprehend. They should have left traces everywhere. Megastructures, communications, signs of industrial scale engineering visible across light years. And here's what makes it even stranger. The universe is nearly 14 billion years old. Earth formed 4.5 billion years ago. That means there are star systems out there that had a head start of billions of years. Civilization that could have arisen when our solar system was nothing but a cloud of dust. By now, they should have colonized the entire galaxy 10 times over. So, where they are, scientists have proposed answers. Maybe Earth is a miracle, our precise distance from the Sun, our large moon stabilizing our climate, Jupiter deflecting asteroids. Maybe these conditions are far rarer than we think, and we are the only ones who made it this far. Or there is the Great Filter, some universal barrier that stops civilization's growth. It could be behind us. Maybe developing complex life or intelligence is really impossible and we got incredibly lucky. Or the filter could be ahead, waiting. Maybe every civilization reaches a point where technology outpaces wisdom. Nuclear weapons, climate collapse, artificial intelligence that escapes control, synthetic biology that engineers a perfect pandemic. Maybe self-destruction is inevitable. Then there is the dark forest hypothesis. The universe might be full of civilizations, but they are all hiding in terror. Any species that broadcasts its locations get hunted down and eliminated. So everyone stays silent, invisible, listening but never speaking. To reveal yourself is to invite extinction. But what if we are asking the wrong questions entirely? What if the Fermi Paradox is backwards? We assume advanced civilizations expand outward, building starships, colonizing planets, constructing Dyson spheres around the stars. But that assumption comes from us. We are apes. who walked out of Africa and conquered every continent. We crossed oceans, climbed mountains, planted flags everywhere we could reach. Expansion is our nature. So naturally, we imagine any advanced species doing the same thing, just on galactic scale. But what if that is wrong? What if technological advancement does not lead outwards into space, but inward into computation? Look at our own trajectory. We went from room-sized computers to smartphones in 50 years. Virtual reality is becoming indistinguishable from the real world. We are beginning to understand consciousness as information that might not need biology at all. Why would an advanced civilization spend centuries traveling between stars when they could build infinite perfect worlds inside a computer the size of a sugar cube? Why terraform planets when you could simulate them with zero resource cost? Why stay biological when you could upload your consciousness into a digital substrate where you control physics itself? Where you could live a million subjective years while a single second passes in the outside universe? The universe might be absolutely packed with intelligence, just not where we are looking, not in radio signals or megastructures. Advanced civilizations might exist as compressed information running in substrates we don't recognize, communication through channels we have not discovered. They are not silent. We are just listening in the wrong language, looking in the wrong places. We are searching for smoke signals while they are communicating through quantum entanglement. Or perhaps the most humbling possibility, we are first, not alone forever, but first right now. The first species in our region of space to develop technology and look outward and ask where everyone else is. If that is true, then everything we do in the next few centuries matters more than we can comprehend. We are not just deciding our own fate, we are setting the template for what intelligence becomes in this universe. 3 mirrors, 3 reflections. We are alone, and every human life is unrepeatable in all of cosmic history. Or we are being watched, tested by criteria we don't understand. Or we are first, and the weight of that responsibility is staggering. The Fermi Paradox is not really asking where the aliens are. It is asking who we are and what we will become. The universe is not waiting for an answer about where everyone is. It is waiting to see what we do next. The paradox is not about them. It is about us.